I don't know what to say, man. Eggs. I went to Walmart earlier. Eggs cost about $7 to $8, and this is for the cage-free kind. So the regular kind, I think they cost about $6 or $7. Are we living in a silent depression? Are we living in a silent depression? So I got another YouTube channel. I don't really want to go into like the analytics and the deep economics of it. Over on this channel, I want to keep it, keep boots to the ground, and I want to keep it simple, because I do know about the economics. I do know what's going on, but I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it from a ground zero perspective, man. A lot of people are struggling. And I've seen it firsthand. Like, even with myself, like the cost that I have to pay with groceries, or for groceries and things like that, is getting astronomical. It's been astronomical, and it's just gonna get worse. I keep saying it's just gonna get worse. This wealth gap is gonna continue to widen. I'm kind of praying that we get some sort of recession, because I think that's the only way that we're going to bring these prices down. But I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think the powers that be are gonna let the ultra rich and the ultra wealthy. I don't think they're gonna let their net worths come down. So right now, I'm looking at the economy, and I'm looking at, how everybody's talking, and I'm looking at what's going on at the grocery store. I'm looking at insurance. I'm looking at just housing, just everything. It's bad. It's really bad. And I don't like the way that they especially towards the end of the year, when the elections came around, I don't like the fact that they were trying to cover it up, making it seem like everything was good. We could talk about jobs. We could talk about job losses. We could talk about layoffs. We could talk about the unemployment rate. We could talk about anything. Historically, we are looking low for unemployment, but once they do their revisions, who knows what these numbers are going to come out with. But I'm just talking from a personal point of view, man. It's really like, it's kind of doom and gloom. I don't want to be a doom and gloomer, but it's not really looking good, man. So what am I trying to do to better myself? I'm really looking for more ways to earn more income. That's my goal for 2025, is to try to find more ways to get more income. Swallowing my pride, doing whatever I got to do. I am a father, a husband, so I do have to take care of my family. I got 3 boys, and they eat a lot. They require a lot. And I don't just want to just be getting by. I really don't want to be getting by. So I have to figure out more ways to get more money. So I have been, of course, I'm an investor. I don't know if you guys know, I have another channel, a bigger channel, FD White Invest. Make sure you go subscribe there. So we have been doing fairly well when it comes to the investing, when it comes to trading, things like that. But just on an overall, personal, everyday American point of view, man, it's looking grim. It's really looking grim, man. I don't know what the people who think this economy is good, I don't know what they're looking at. They're not peeling layers back. They're not figuring out what's really going on. And a lot of people have been or are in stocks and things like that, and those have been going up while the rest of the economy has been kind of suffering. So the wealth effect has been kind of sheltering, so to say, what's really going on in the economy. So if the stock market starts to roll over, I think there's really going to be a lot more pain in the economy, in the what's going on, because I think that's like the last bit of hope that people have. Like, they might look at their 401ks, they might look at their retirement funds, and they're like, okay, maybe I'm living check to check, but my retirement and my stocks and things are looking pretty good. So I don't know how long that'll last. I don't know if it's going to last. I don't want to talk about the markets and things on this channel, but from, just like I'm saying, from an everyday point of view, man, it's just a lot of things that is going wrong here in America. And I can talk about it because not just economically, just the climate of, I'm not talking about the weather, I'm talking about just the overall sentiment, the climate of the United States of America is bad right now. Like, even though we had the presidential election and everything came out, it was a landslide victory. Everybody had their moment and their honeymoon phase. It's kind of wearing off. We do have the inauguration coming, so we'll see what happens after that. But I think the pain is starting, and the reality is starting to come back into the economy and come back to the everyday American, man. So I'm gonna come with these videos. Sometimes I ramble, I'm just trying to build a base of what we can do, because I am a little bit more privy or a little bit more economically inclined when it comes to like the economy, when it comes to investing. So I do want to help people in that aspect, and that's why I do have the the investing channel. But for the most part, a lot of people don't have money to invest. A lot of people don't have extra money to invest. So that's what I'm saying. We got to do what we got to do in order to get more money, and just expand our horizon. Like we talked about AI in a previous video and how AI is coming for people's jobs. So these next few years, man, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough if you're not prepared. So I'm trying to be prepared. Whoever listens, I'm trying to help them prepare, because I think it's going to be the rest of the decade is do or die. I think the rest of the decade is really do or die, man. So is this a silent depression? Those are very strong words. I'm not sure if it's a depression. A depression is when people are like starving. People are like, can't find jobs and things like that. I don't think we're at that point yet, but I think we do have the capability of getting there. It is hard times. It's definitely hard times. It's not what the internet wants you to believe. It's not what the incumbents want you to think. They want you to think the economy is all good, like everything is all good. It's not. It's not. I'm here to tell you firsthand that it's not. But I don't think it's like all the way bad yet. I think we're more towards all the way bad than all the way good. But there is some type of hope, possibly, coming into the middle to the end of the year. But I think it's going to be a couple years of pain, man. And I think while we have these couple years of pain, I think everybody needs to do what they can to expand their knowledge, expand their skills, expand their just expand your education on how the world is changing. Like I said, we talked about AI, we talked about investments, we talk about the wealth gap. All of this ties hand in hand together, man. All of this ties hand in hand together. These interest rates are still being high. That's why the markets are, coming down. They want the interest rates to be lower, so cheaper money can flow through the economy, so these markets can go back up. So, like I said, if you want to learn more about that, go to my investing channel, FD White Invest. But this channel, really, just like I said, I want to keep it a lot more personable, and I don't want to get into all the education and the analytics and things like that. I'm just coming to talking to you like an everyday American and an everyday person that sees what's going on, even from just a bird's eye view. I'm seeing these things, and it's really not good, man. And I just don't want people to believe what they're saying on TV. The economy is not good. Everything is not good. Everything is not hunky-dory like everybody is talking about. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What you guys think? You guys think we're in a silent depression? Or you guys think it's just a hiccup in the road that, what's going on? Do you think it's going to be better once the new guy comes in after the inauguration? Personally, I don't think it's going to matter who's in. I think some things will be better, but I don't think it's just going to make a significant difference, because we're at the point of no return when it comes to like where we are as a nation. Sentiment-wise, it's getting a little bit better, but like I said, it does seem like it's starting to get that doom and gloom narrative back, like it was towards the end of 2024 before the election. So just hang in there, man. Hang in there. We'll see what happens. Hang in there. Like I said, try to get as much money as you can. It's grind time. We can't sit down. We can't sit down. We can't sit around watching Netflix. We can't sit around just doing those things that we did when everything was cool, when the money was just pouring in, when the money was just flushing in. Things are still getting more expensive. People's pay rate is not keeping up with the rate of inflation. So tune in, lock in, and we'll see what happens, man. But it's hard, and I know it hurts you. It works on your mental, works on your physical, So we gotta be mentally strong, man. We gotta be mentally strong, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Just like I said, giving you my point of view from what I see. Hopefully, I can help people, on my journey. People see my journey, and they can, take some pointers, take some things that I'm doing, and just gotta be strong, man. It's just that time to be strong and try to do all you can and take care of your family. Take care of your family. Eliminate all these distractions. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And hopefully we can, I think these next few years will be a little bit tough. We can get through this. I think we'll possibly be a little bit better, but still think it's this next decade is going to be pretty tumultuous if you're not adjusting to the times. So just adjust with the times. Hopefully we don't go into a real full-blown recession or depression. And just remember about these assets, man. Like I said, go subscribe to my other channel, because that's where we talk about wealth gap and how to build wealth and things like that. So this one, like I said, we're gonna keep moving, keep forward, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute, man. Stay the fort and be good.